how's it going, guys? I know it's been a month, but anyway, let's get into this battle real quick. It's a battle against JT iamthetie. His ink will be in the description if you want to go check him out. He's leading off with a Venusaur, and I'm leading off with Nidoqueen. Now, I had no idea this thing was Choice Scarfed. I just figured maybe his had a little more speed EV, so it would outspeed my Nidoqueen. But later on in the battle, you will see that he is Choice Scarfed, so he does switch, which kind of confirms he is Choice Scarf, but at the time I still had no idea. So I went out into my own Venusaur as he goes out into a Miltank, gets up a Stealth Rocks, which is bad because my entry hazard setuper is asleep, and there's nothing I can do about that, and he's got Stealth Rocks up right now. So I'm going to go for a Sleep Powder of my own, get this thing asleep, because I know this thing can be annoying, but he gets the first turn Wake, which sucks, and paralyzes Venusaur, and my Venusaur always seems to get paralyzed for some reason. But I do set up my light screen just in case he wants to bring in Alakazam, hit me with a Choice Spec Psychic or whatever he wants to do. And I go for Leaf Storm just to hit anything really hard, even if it does resist. And it does a beautiful amount of damage to this Miltank, but not quite enough to KO him, and he gets off a Milk Drink. So I figure I'm going to go for another Sleep Powder because this thing is being very annoying right now, and I want this thing asleep. So he's sleeping, and he's going to switch, and he goes into his Mismagius, trying to get a free switch, knowing that probably my only attacking move is Leaf Storm, or I might have Sludge Bomb, which is resisted by it. So I go to my Misprit, and I thought he would predict my Trick, because I know like almost every Misprit has Trick in its Choice Scarfed. So I went for the U-turn, predicting his switch, but that did not work out, and he gets up a Substitute, so I'm in a very bad position right about now, because I know he's a Calm Mind set, because he went for Sub. So he's probably going to set up a Calm Mind this turn, and I have nothing to hit him with, and I'm going to speed this battle up, or this part up anyway, because it's basically just Venusaur trying to stall out this guy. He keeps going for Calm Minds and Shadow Balls and stuff like that, and I get up a Light Screen, and I don't have Leech Seed on this Venusaur, which does kind of bite me in the ass, excuse me. But while this is going, I'd like to explain why I haven't been uploading. Really, school started, and I haven't had a lot of time and everything like that, and I'm trying to work out a schedule to upload. I will leave an update at the end of the battle if you want to check that out after you finish watching this, and this sped up part's almost over now. Unfortunately, I'm going to get the shitty end of the stick here, because he is going to be able to set up a Substitute with like a +5 or +6 right now, and he goes for his Shadow Ball, and unfortunately for him, that's not even going to basically bring me down to red, and the light screen wasn't even up. So that just shows you how much a boss of this Venusaur really is. Now I'm sitting at about half with a light screen up, so I know I can live another one, but he does have a sub up. So I'm going to switch into Kangaskhan as he goes for another Calm Mind, which I was not thinking. I thought he'd go straight for another Shadow Ball, but that is not the case. And he's at like +6 right now, or +5, I kind of lost track. And he has a sub up, so that is not good, and I know this thing has Hidden Power Fighting. So what I'm going to do here is sacrifice Kangaskhan. I was hoping I could live one Hidden Power because the light screen is up, and I'm max HP. So I do end up living this with like really low red HP, I do believe. Oh no, it's 106 HP. So at this point, he knows I have Sucker Punch, and I know he has Substitute. So what I want to do here is basically just keep going for Sucker Punch, because I know he's going to set up a Substitute, and I don't know if you watched my previous video, because this match was like honestly a month ago, and I guess maybe he knew I didn't have Early Bird. I don't know, because I don't know why he'd be going for Substitute, like, because most Kangaskhan's do have Early Bird, but this is my Rest Talking Kangaskhan, so maybe he predicted that because of how much damage Hidden Power Fighting did. I don't know, but in the end, he is going to take down Kangaskhan, which is my major physical wall, which really sucks, with the critical hit, which it didn't matter, but as long as this thing does not have a Substitute up, I know I can go into my Misprit, go for Zen Headbutt, and Revenge Kill this thing. Now, he was not predicting a physical Misprit, which I love this Misprit for, because it is Choice Scarf, but it's meant to be a Choice Scarfer. It's not meant to just trick it off right away. It does have Trick on there, though, just to screw over like Registeels and stuff like that. So he does bring in a Drapion, and as soon as I got rid of the main threat of his team, which is Mismagius, that sets up, he brings in another setup Pokemon, and I'm like shitting my pants at this point, because as you guys may know, I do not like setup Pokemon setup moves, because I don't like sweeping opponents like that, because in my opinion it's not that fun. But that's me. He likes to do it, so all power to him. He does go for Earthquake, which I was not predicting because I haven't seen a Drapion with Earthquake in a long time, especially a Swords Dance set. Most of them carry like double stab. I'm not sure if he has double stab or not, but I know he has Crunch, and he totally predicted my switch. He read me like a book there. I guess I figured he would go for Earthquake again. I guess I underestimated his predicting abilities. And I lose my Misprint, which is huge because that was the main turning point in this match. I have to go in a Houndoom, and he's scared that I'm Scarfed here, so he does switch out. But this is not my choice Scarf Houndoom. It is my Life Orb set. And I go for Overheat. And the funny part about this battle, it was a UU battle, but we both ended up bringing one NU Pokemon, his being Gastrodon and mine being Nidoqueen. So that was pretty cool. I didn't even know he was going to do that, so I'm going to go into Melodic, predicting some sort of water move, but he predicts my switch into like my Venusaur or something like that and goes for Ice Beam, but I end up going to Melodic, so that worked out nicely for me. And he is going to switch, and I did see that he was Life Orbed and not Leftovers, so I was kind of surprised by that. And I thought he would go into his own Venusaur predicting my Surf, but he brings in this thing, and I was not looking forward to seeing this thing. Now, knowing his playing style, I thought he would go for Earthquake, predicting my switch, knowing that I have 2 Poison types left and a Fire type. But, for whatever reason, he goes for Close Combat, and it works out for him, and that was why I stayed in, just because I was hoping he'd predict my switch and I could get off like a Surf or something. But that is not the case. I go to Nidoqueen, and seeing that he did switch tells me he is Choice Banded. So, I'm going to go for the Earth Power as he brings in a Gastrodon. And knowing that this thing is not a bulky set, I know I'll be able to 2-hit KO him because he doesn't have Leftovers. And I know I'm faster, so I'm just going to go for that and take him out. So at this point, I know I lost the game. There's nothing I can do to save me right now. Even the biggest amount of hacks would not save me. So all I'm trying to do right now is lower the score to get it a good game. He brings in a Venusaur, and at this point, I know he's Choice Scarfed because he goes for Hidden Power Ice, and it's super effective against my Venusaur, which 100% confirms that it is Choice Scarfed. I don't know how many times I've said that, but that sucks, and he is going to be able to outspeed my Venusaur. I'm paralyzed, so it doesn't really even matter. And he is going to be taking me down, so that sucks. I only have like 2 Pokemon left. I think I have Nidoqueen, or no, Houndoom and Nidoqueen, I think. I could be wrong, but anyway. I go into Houndoom, and he stays in, not wanting me to, I guess he had nothing safe to take the Overheat. I guess he figured this thing would be his least useful Pokemon on his team, and I do agree with him. So my Overheat will take this thing down because he is offensive and not bulky. So that's great. I lowered the score. It's like 3-2 at the moment. He still has his Drapion, I think. I'm not sure. And he has this thing, which is just good game. I'm just going to try to go for Sucker Punch. I think maybe with a critical hit and maximum damage, I might have been able to KO him. But, oh well, he's going to go for Earthquake, smart as he is, knowing that I have an Nidoqueen left. So, that is going to be the game, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. It was pretty short, but I had a lot of fun, even though I lost. I hope to battle JT again sometime. As soon as this ends, I will start the updates, why I haven't been uploading, and blah, 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 stuff like that. Anyway, he KOs me, so that's a good game. Now the updates. I haven't been posting for a month, as you may know. School started, as I said earlier in the battle. I haven't had a lot of free time lately, and I'm not going to have a lot of free time to post battles anymore because these battles take a long time to upload, and unfortunately, I don't have the time anymore. So, but what I've done, I don't want to actually stop making videos because I really enjoy making videos. So what I have done is made a new channel. Link to it will be in the description, and that is my Let's Playing channel. I'm not stopping videos on this channel, definitely. I love posting battles. I just gotta find the time to do it, so battles won't be so frequently. But if you so wish, go subscribe to that channel in the description. I will start posting on Monday. If you look at the background, I'm pretty sure you can already tell what game I'm going to do first. It would take a retard not to know. Excuse me, if you are retarded, I don't mean that in a bad way. Anyway, I'm rambling, so hope you guys enjoyed the battle, and I will see you guys on Monday.